Hi there. Welcome to Saturday. It's Fit Chicks Movement live chat. I'm going to see if I can also be on my computer a little bit too. Hello, hello, hello. I'll give everybody a few seconds to get here. Fit Chicks Movement. Woohoo! I got two folks who are playing bingo this month. If you haven't gotten your bingo board together, make sure you get that in. I'd love to see it and encourage you through the month to do that. Let's see. All right. Cassandra liked something there. Good, good, good. There we go. We're chatting about being a Fit Chick survivor through the summer. Fit Chicks survivor through the summer when it comes to three things. So we're going to talk about how to eat and do your nutrition when it comes to the pitch-in barbecue thing, the backyard jam. Two, when it comes to the ladies only pool party that really is a wine fest. And the third thing we're going to talk about is going on vacation with your nutrition. So if you have any ideas or questions about that, put them in the chat. Hi there, Cassie. Put them in the chat. Being a survivor over the summer. Super duper. Okay. So, besides the fact that this is the 7th year anniversary this month for the Fit Chicks organization, the studio, the movement's a little bit more of a baby. It's only been around for about a year. We're celebrating a lot of that. So we've been talking about nutrition, doing bingo things, getting out in the park, celebrating and creating even more community. So I can't wait to get into more community with everyone out there who's part of the Fit Chicks movement. So look at your inbox. We're going to be sending out some helpful information around nutrition, recipes, how to get stronger. I'm sweating because, one, I like to sweat, you know this. But two, is because I just got done getting a workout in. And so I actually want to figure out how to think about getting stronger and how really to measure that for myself. But I'll talk about that later. Anyway, today we're talking about nutrition for the backyard barbecue, pitch-in gathering, or the pool party, which in this area, ladies get together and drink a lot of wine by the pool, and they call it kind of ladies getting to get knowing each other, or those are the play dates, that kind of thing. And then we're going to talk about how to go on vacation. I could talk about those three situations for an hour, and all we have is like 10 minutes to talk about the lesson. So let me kind of break down where I am with this issue this month. And so my big thing is right now I'm going to be taking 3 road trips in June. And I want to keep losing weight. I'm in the middle of this kind of weight regain where I've put on 10 pounds and I want to take it off. I've lost some strength dealing with an injury that I've been recovering from, and I've recovered from it. Now it's time to get stronger again. So it's just been tough. I had a crazy March and a celebratory April, and I feel it with my clothes. So I want to keep losing weight on my 3 road trips. And I can do a lot of things, but I know that I'm a foodie and I like going and eating, destination eating. When I go to Atlanta, I'm like, there are like 3 or 4 things. There's actually 10 things I want to eat in Atlanta, but I'm going to get it down to 1 or 2 or 3 things. But I'm also taking 2 trips in Indiana. So what I'm going to do, and what I can do, I'm probably think of 10 things I can do, but this is the standard things like pack good snacks. And packed snacks are going to be sweet and salty and crunchy. I may want one of those 3 things. And so when I feel in the mood for something crunchy and salty, and all I brought were my RX bars, which are sweet, when I stop and get gas, I might be tempted to get some potato chips. So I'm going to bring a couple of small zip bags of something salty, crunchy, which could be just some simple pretzels, or my what they call guilt-free, but they're just lower calorie, lower salt potato chip from Trader Joe's. I'll do those and have a little bag of those. That's the salt I want. It could be some pickles. If I want to do pickles and a hard-boiled egg, I'm being in a car, I can eat that. It's kind of stanky, but by myself. Or if I want something sweet, I know my RX bars are really like delicious, and my Vega bars. bars. I like either one of those bars. They're right as much sweet as I like. I don't like anything too sweet. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have my snacks packed. That's like a pro tip. Like, just get your own snacks packed. If you're doing fruit, be careful. Just munching on the whole thing of grapes. Eeks, that's a lot of sugar. So even now, if I want to do a fresh thing and not do a processed snack, I'm going to do blueberries. Definitely blueberries. That is my best road trip fruit. An apple is too sugary if I want to like be mindful of what I'm eating, more so because I'm going to be eating more when I go on the trip. I'm going to do blueberries. They're better than strawberries. I love strawberries, but you got to throw the strawberry little tip away. And it gets messy because they drip. Blueberries, you just pop them in your mouth, right? I don't care if I get a whole vat of blueberries and eat those on my way down to Atlanta on a road trip. I'm just not going to go wrong. Even the whole batch of them is going to be less calories than having a couple bananas and a couple apples, having a whole thing of grapes. So blueberry is the number one road trip food. Blueberries. And so I'm going to have a whole vat of those. I only eat organic blueberries. If you eat the skin, if the skin of something is thin and you eat that skin, you probably more likely need to go get organic. Otherwise, you're like just eating chemicals. Okay, so I got my snacks ready to go. I'm going to do a fresh thing of blueberries. That's already going to be in the road trip bag, right? Okay, cool. But I'm going to eating. I want a destination eat. And so I generally want a big breakfast when I'm home by myself. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go know what I'm going to go eat before I get there. I have what I want to go eat. And I want to like actually write out a menu for myself for one day, each day I'm on the road trip. So I kind of know pre-planning what I'm going to eat. And it is going to include, yes it is, a Shake Shack burger in Atlanta. Yes, and some fries. And maybe my sister, my boo-boos, maybe she'll share them with me, the fries. But it's definitely going to include that. And it's probably going to include the donuts at the donut hut. There's like, I think it's called the Donut House. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a hole-in-the-wall, by itself donut place in Alpharetta. It is a 35-minute drive for us, almost 40, and it's worth it. We call ahead, get a couple glazed twists. I'm going to already put those in to what I want to eat. So I'm probably not going to do Rodney's, and I won't go do the Italian place. I'm going to forego the Mexican spot we love. I won't do the cookies. Some of the plans. But I'm going to write down what I'm going to eat all day. Maybe I know I'm going to manage my calories that day and only have a hard-boiled egg for breakfast. Just one hard-boiled egg. And just go into lunch really hungry for a Shake Shack burger. After lunch, then know I'm going to have a salad. And the salad's going to still taste really good. I'm going to make a really, really good salad with some meat on top of it. But I'm going to pre-plan my meal. And so I don't just waste my calories on a handful of something that just might be around. It might just be something snacky around that I've eaten 300 calories, don't even need to eat it. So I'm pre-planning my food to include my destination eating spots on all three of my vacations. I'm going to two places where I haven't been before, but we kind of already know where we want to eat because they're very, very small places. So there's not that many spots to eat because I'm kind of a foodie and I don't like to eat junk food. So I can look at the menu now and go, okay, I'm going to pick this or that. Or I know that day I'm just going to work on managing my calories. And so I'm okay if I go into the meal really, really hungry. That's kind of different strategy for vacation. So that's a couple of vacation strategies. Definitely pack your snacks. If you know where you're going to eat, then pre-plan that day's worth of eating. And here's another tip. If you're going on vacation and you're not going to be able to know what you're going to eat per se, you're with the kids, you're with other people, it's kind of maybe all out of your control. Then focus on your breakfast and focus on your water. You can probably most control your breakfast and get a good, hearty, good tasting breakfast in. So you're more full and you're less likely to overdo it on vacation when everyone's stopping at McDonald's. There's nothing special about McDonald's or an Applebee's or a buffet any place. If it's just there, you need to eat something while you're out. So focus on breakfast. Get to the market. As soon as you get to a spot where you're on vacation, fill up your own stuff and focus on breakfast, and I'll help you eat less and drink your water, and you'll eat less while you're on vacation. A second thing that people deal with is the barbecue. And the number one thing you can do with a barbecue pitch-in outing, if you're going to be there all day, 4, 5, 6 hours, then you're going to eat. You still can make a good plate called a basic plate. A basic plate is having a protein on the plate and half a plate of vegetables. And then having a quarter of that plate could be the fun thing. Maybe that's the mac and cheese. Maybe that's the mashed potato. Maybe that's the potato chips. Whatever kind of the fun, I call it the fun food on the plate. But no matter what, think about a basic plate at the pitch-in, where half the plate is vegetables and you have a hunk of protein on there, which is about a quarter of your plate. So now you're going to have the hamburger, you're going to have the chicken, you're going to have the smoked pork, whatever that is. Have that. Now say you want a hamburger with a bun. Then the bun is the fun thing on the plate. Get the visual. The bun would be the quarter of the plate. That's the carbohydrate, simple carbohydrate, the fun thing. Have the burger, which is the meat, and then have vegetables. Now, at a pitch-in, barbecue, outing, what are the vegetables? Might be some raw vegetables. It could be some salad, like a lettuce kind of salad. You could ask me for the Coach Roz famous summer salad, and I'll send it to you. This is the best salad to take to any pitch-in because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. It tastes amazing, and you can make it in a way that will fit everyone's palate and taste buds. It's delicious. But you might be doing some raw vegetables. There might be a half a corn on the cob. You might have to find maybe you bring the vegetables. So you bring if you want a hot vegetable, bring your own, some steamed broccoli, green beans. Maybe you bring your vegetable, and that way you can manage the vegetables that have half your plates of vegetable. You have a meat, and you have something fun. So you can go back and have a basic plate at any of the barbecue pitches that you go to. Another thing to do when you go to the pitch-in or barbecue, of course, is bring your own something. And this is where you can bring your own dish. Bring 2 dishes. Bring the green beans. Bring a serving of something for yourself that you just plop out and put on the plate with the hamburger, with the hot dogs. And what if that is your own salad that you bring with you to the event, as well as the dessert that everyone else asks you to bring. So definitely bring something to the barbecue outing, the backyard thing that you can eat yourself and you want to eat. Now, my go-to thing is if I'm not going to be at this outing or barbecue for long, it's maybe like a corporate event that I need to go to, or it's something I'm just kind of passing through for whatever reason. If I'm going to be there less than 4 hours, I know I don't even have to eat. What? Generally at a barbecue pitch-in, backyard thing, that's nothing that I really haven't had before. Now, if it's that aunt so-and-so's like famous something or other, like the one person I know who can cook something I would eat no matter what, with my other sis in California, she makes these enchiladas that are amazing, and oh my God, I would eat that at the event. But I make my own tacos, I make my own things. So if I know it's just backyard barbecue food, it's nothing like super, super special, I'm only going to be there 3 hours. What if I don't eat? Go full, have some fun, party, get away from the food, and then just hang out someplace else and say goodbye after 3 hours. I have to go do my other thing. So you can also just pick a rule and not to eat. Decide. So the last thing is the pool party with the women and the wine. And I don't drink, so I'm going to tell you that right now. But I do help clients that do drink how to manage it. So one of our things we say here in the studio is when we sit down with someone about nutrition and they're going on vacation, they're thinking about wine in this summertime, and it's just kind of what's out there. It is to decide on your alcohol rule. What rule do you want to put in place for your alcohol consumption? And when you have that rule, it's a lockdown rule for you, no exceptions. So that could be, for one lady today, her lockdown rule was she's going to have 1 glass and nurse it, sip on it all pool party long, because she's getting together with some ladies in the neighborhood for like 2 hours each week. They're all getting to know each other. So she's going to sip on 1 glass the whole 2 hours or longer, and just sip on it and nurse 1 glass of wine. Another client says that she does the sipping thing but doesn't even finish the drink at all if she's not drinking with her husband. If her husband's not with her, then she doesn't drink at all, kind of thing. And so she takes the glass, has a little bit, but then just doesn't even think about it, sits it down and doesn't think about it anymore. Another client says if she's going to drink at an event or a pool party, she has to earn her alcohol. What? So literally now, wine used to be about 270 calories for a serving, but that's when someone made a bottle of wine, 4 glasses. I know good and well that the glasses now have gotten bigger. We're not just having 6 ounces. There's like 10 ounces of wine going into a glass, which is like smaller than a Coke. So this is a crazy little water bottle. Like it's like, that much is 10 ounces. So that's how much wine is going in glasses. So I know we're having more than 270 calories. So wine now, just go to 300. Go to 300, even 350 sometimes if it's a sweet wine. So 300 calories. So she has to earn that. And therefore she will actually go get an extra workout in. On top of the 4 times a week she works out, she has to work out a 4th time and burn 300 calories if she's going to drink 1 drink at the event. So she earns hers. So I don't drink at all. That's my rule. You can do the 1 nursing of a drink all night long because you don't want to drink. You really just want to go for the fellowship. 2, you can have some rules about that just kind of keep the drinking at a minimum. Or you can earn your drink. Now, I did say to the ladies that when I go out and I say I don't drink, it's just like, I don't drink. People can start pushing alcohol on you, right? Or they push food on somebody, like, oh no, I don't feel like having anything, I'm not hungry. They'll go, oh sure you are, here's some food. Say that about alcohol, oh so I'm good, I don't need anything. Oh sure you need something to drink, here you go. And so I'll say to somebody that I'm allergic, which I am. I'm allergic to alcohol. And someone said, oh, that's a good one. Or you can say, you know what? I had to take some medication. I've been like under it and I got some things going on. The medication doesn't mix with the alcohol. Darn. And then they go, oh, okay, yeah, let it go. So you can figure out some rules of thumb there when it comes to the alcohol. So that's your vacation. That's your barbecue pitch-in. And that is how to deal with a pool party with the ladies, the wine. So tell me, what is your Fit Chick Survivor strategy for the summer? Love to understand what those are. Share them with us in the group. If you haven't already joined the group, yes, I have the door open and we hear a fire truck going by here in Fishers, Indiana. I hope somebody's okay. So share your Fit Chick Survivor. I have so many more tips. If you have a question about what to do this summer to survive nutrition with the things that are going on, ask a question. I'll be able to help you out, hopefully. What else? Okay, last thing. If you have a question, let me know. Set your goals up. I had a goal this week that I actually did pretty well with, getting more sleep and getting my exercise in. But I have a fun fact for you. Fun fact. Okay, fun fact. I am short. I'm only 5'0" on a good day. Did you know that? And so I'll do some things and I'll stand next to something and I'm like, oh man, I look way too short. So I move over and don't stand next to very things that are too tall, but I'm super short. I'm 5'0", so when I was 240 pounds, I was super chunky. And so it is tough being 5'0". I'm like, oh, so every 5 pounds I feel it. I used to weigh 240 pounds. I lost 90 pounds. I was probably only 142 for about a day. But I kind of settled in at 149, 152. And so I'm up from that right now, and I want to get back down to my ceiling, into my range. Now, when I lost 90 pounds, I was a lot younger, and I wasn't as strong as I am now. So I got to factor in my muscle, or I have more muscle now. I'm a little bit older. And so I'm looking to get back to my 154, 156. So I got a little ways to go to get the 10 pounds off, because 10 pounds can feel like 25 when you're 5'0". So I'm kind of short, but I make it work. And no, I don't have that complex that they talk about. Be quiet, Jennifer. Okay, that's it today for live chat. I'll see you next Saturday, and have a great one. Make sure we stay in communication. Let me know what's going on with your survivor tips. If you need any help, let me know. But what are you going to be doing? What's the one tip you want to take away from today's lesson about a vacation, a poolside with the ladies with the wine, or a backyard barbecue? See ya.